Hi guys, welcome back to RTA. In this week's video, I am going to be sharing with you my day-to-day nighttime skincare routine. I hope you like it. Now let's get into that juicy news. All right, so we have Spike Lee, who, according to the Variety.com, who is an Academy Award winning filmmaker, is directing a multi-episode documentary on former NFL quarterback and activist Colin Kaepernick for the ESPN Films. Also, we have a Barbie release. The makers of Barbie have released a new doll in the likeness of makeup artist and businesswoman Pat McGrath in celebration of female founders this International Women's Day. All right, so now for the moment you've all been waiting for, let's get into the lifestyle and beauty highlights. Hi guys, now I'm going to share with you my basic nighttime skincare routine. Okay, so the first thing that I do, I've already gotten all the makeup off, but here is what I use to remove all of the makeup. It is the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, and they come in a big bag, and I like the ones that are individually wrapped. And so to me, they just, oh, I think I had that backwards. Here it is. To me, they just stay fresher that way. And so I'm just going to open up the package. And even though I've already removed all of the makeup, I just want to kind of share with you, just remove any leftover residue that may remain. And I only use 2 of these, so I'll wipe down my whole face, and then like I said, just make sure I've cleared away all of the remains of the makeup. And so I'm just going to do that for you right now. So I'm just removing all of any leftover makeup. And I really like these because they are they have a little bit of moisture in them, so it does not dry out your skin. So I really like this. And like I said, depending on how much makeup you've used, I only have to use 2 of them. And really, you know, I could get away with using 1, but I only use 2, and as you see, there's no more makeup. And the reason I go over it twice is just, you know, I just like to make sure that there is no more makeup on my face. Yeah, I don't want any leftover makeup before I get into the skincare routine. So that's going to be step number 1. Okay, so for step number 2, I just use I don't use anything fancy to clean off my face. I stick with the basics. So I'm just using the Dove soap that I shared with you, and I just take it and just lather it. Get a nice lather, not like this, in my hands, and then see it kind of comes on pretty thick. And I tell you, this is better to me. It doesn't dry out your skin, and I've used all different types of, from expensive brands to pharmaceutical brands, to just all different types, and I found that the Dove work the best for me. And my skin is very sensitive, and so I have to be very gentle and very careful with what I use. And again, this doesn't dry out my face. It doesn't break me out. I've used some really expensive brands that have broken out my skin pretty bad, and so I'm just sticking with the basics. So now I'm just going to rinse it off. Okay, so I'm just going to gently pat dry. All right, so now that I've dried off my skin, now again, I stick with very basic products. They're very inexpensive. You can get them at your local Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. All of those stores sell the products that I use. So the next part of my nightly skincare routine is I like to follow up with an astringent, and this is something that I used as a teenager, and I found myself circling right back around to this product as I got older in age. So it's just Sea Breeze. And I use the kind for sensitive skin, because my skin is very sensitive, and I have to be careful with the different products that I use. But this one does not, again, it doesn't dry out my skin, it doesn't break me out, and so this is what I found works best for me. So I'm just gonna follow through with a couple of cotton swabs, and I'm just gonna go through and apply the astringent. So just dabbing just a little bit on the cotton swab, and then I just go through in a circular motion, and to me it just really makes sure that those pores are really getting a deep cleaning. So, and then I just flip over the cotton ball and go over it again. I do not put it on my eyelids or anything like that. And if you want, you can also apply the astringent to your neck. I like to go behind the ears. That's also very helpful. And so, yeah. That is going to be step number 3, the Sea Breeze astringent. All right, so the last and final step is a moisturizer. I cannot go to bed without moisturizing my face. And this nighttime routine, outside of removing the makeup, is also my morning routine. And so I do the same exact thing in the mornings. But the last and final step is to apply the moisturizer. And again, I stick with the basics. Inexpensive items work fantastic for me. And so it is the Nivea cream. And I use the Nivea cream soft. Okay, I like to get it in this tube. I know they sell it in the tubes that you can just kind of unscrew and keep dipping your hand in and out. I don't like to use that kind because, sometimes our hands carry different bacteria, our fingernails. Even though I wash my hands before I start my skincare routine, you just never know. I just like to play it safe. And so I always get these kind of tubes whenever I'm using things on my skin. So it just simply opens at the bottom, and I am just gonna dab out just a little bit. You don't have to apply much, about that much. And what I like to do is I start on the forehead, just apply little dabs on the nose, cheeks, and then I'll take the remains and just kind of, again, go on circular motion. And then I like to like go up, and then I'll do this to go up. That keeps the skin nice and healthy and youthful looking. Okay, and that is it. So as you can see, it's not this moisturizer, it goes inside of the skin real nice and smooth. It doesn't leave you super shiny. It doesn't have a greasy feel, and it works for my skin. Now I do have one last bonus step that I would like to share with you in just a few seconds. But just to do a quick recap, step number one, if you wear makeup, then I highly recommend the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes in the individual packs, because to me they stay a lot fresher that way. So that's step number one, is to use the makeup remover wipes. Step number two, Dove soap, just the basic original Dove soap, bar soap. Step number three, apply the astringent, Seabreeze astringent. And step number four, Nivea cream lotion. Okay, and now we're going to give you the bonus step. Okay, so now for the final bonus step. I've got my robe back on and I am about ready for bedtime. But if you're like me, and after you wash your face, cleanse your face at night, you do not want to have dry chapped lips at night or when you wake up in the morning. So my bonus step is just to apply some type of moisturizer very lightly. You don't have to go heavy with it. Some type of moisturizer or lip balm, lip shine, lip gloss to your lips as the final step. And that's just to give your lips a little bit of moisture before you drift off to sleep. And so I like to use two different kinds. I'll kind of alternate. And again, the very basic Carmex is one product that I use, but another product that I really like is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. I like to use the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Okay, so I'm just going to apply a very, very little bit. Like I said, you're not going out or anything like that. You're just getting ready for bed, and you don't want to go to bed with dry lips. So just a very, very little bit. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the balm. Okay, and there you have it. You have the balm. That is my bonus step. This, you don't have to do. It's just something that I like to do because I don't want to go to bed with dry lips. So it's a bonus step, and it's optional for you. But that is it. That is my nighttime skin care routine. I hope you enjoyed it and got some inspiration from it. And now we're going to go ahead and get into class with Ms. Tresvant. Today's food for thought. Life is a combination of happiness and pain. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Having a broad perspective on life gives you the strength to move forward through painful times. Know that you are very much needed in this world. With all its infinite possibilities, this life is a gift, for it can become a foundation of joy and happiness, not just for oneself, but for many others as well. All right, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video and got lots of inspiration from it. Please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this to come.